Hey everybody, and welcome back to our 12 Days of Union, our mini-series on the twin flame connection and different facets that we are looking at. Also some amazing bonuses, some exciting things, and some gifts for you guys in this holiday season. One of the things that we are so excited about is seeing all of you guys in our community. The doors have opened.
Yes.
We are seeing you guys in there. You are engaged. If you guys are new, we are so thrilled to tell you that we have opened our twin flame membership community. Even Sophia is just thrilled right now.
Hi,
She's
baby.
jumping around.
Say hi.
And she wants to be so present with you guys. And so this is a space for you guys to be able to be supported, to be able to walk through your week and month with us, to have the clarity and understanding that you need to have. And that is so powerful to have that container.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are we talking about today?
On the 6th day of union, my twin flame gave to me 6 runner chaser and a life of ascension. Yay me.
Yay, ascension, and also the runner-chaser dynamic. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So the runner-chaser dynamic in the twin flame soul connection is something that can and often does happen. And again, as we've said before with some other things, it doesn't necessarily have to happen if you are being supported and have enough understanding about what is going on. It's very deeply connected to the separation stage, and it is the dynamic that we engage in when we have specific styles of bonding, when we have wounds, pains, traumas, and we are all up in those triggers that we just talked about, and one of us starts to grab and somebody starts to run, and we start to do this little dance of tug of war. And guess what? You both do it in different ways.
Yes.
But we all do it.
We do. So I would literally run like out the door, like try to leave. And Dov would shut down usually. That was our dynamic. When we don't have everything, or we don't understand that we have everything within ourselves to stand in our sovereignty and autonomy and to be able to feel peace and be able to connect with all things. What happens is we tend to want to grab and possess, and because of fear that like, oh my God, I need that, which I will say in the twin flame connection, there is this massive attraction that is really hard to explain because of the actual frequency likeness that will pull you guys together. And so your emotions and your mind will start to kind of flip out. And so there are times where we don't know how to act in the beginning because it's so intense. So we want to grab and never let go, which we did grab each other and not let go now, right? After our separation.
Yes.
So I really understand that. So I don't want to get them, confused, but when we're talking about grasping is usually there's so much stuff going in within us that we feel like we need to do that there's no other way, that like we have to say it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like sometimes you don't need to say certain things, and I do say be authentic, but sometimes we'll just and it will cause the other to want to run as fast as they can.
Right, and sometimes that bonding style Nicole's talking about is that grasping. It's really not coming from your authentic need to share something. It's coming from manipulation or a desire to receive something in response, right?
Yes.
So if you're wanting that comforting because you have that wound, if you're wanting to have that person resolve that fear of abandonment, we're going to create a response where we're grabbing, manipulating, moving, shifting. And so intention with twins is extremely important. So the way you engage does need to be authentic, but it also needs to be intentionally aligned. So when we work in those energies of manipulation, doesn't work for us. Now, on the other hand, right, the running is also the part of the person or the style that somebody has taken on of protecting themselves, not knowing how to deal with that. And so when they maybe feel at risk too, or maybe they feel they're going to be abandoned, instead of grabbing and saying, please don't abandon me, they might run away and say, I'm going to protect myself this way, right? And protect, I really want to say that in quotes because we're not really protecting ourselves. We have the illusion that we need to be protecting ourselves. We have the illusion that we're at risk to be hurt. And hurt in not just a pain body experience, because we're going to be hurt by each other. We're all going to be disappointed by each other. This goes to any human being. But really that there's fundamentally something that we need to run from or hide from. And that's really not the case, because the pain that can come really can be a mirror to create transformation for you. So the runner-chaser dynamic is very much rooted and connected to the wounds, the trauma, the unresolved styles of connecting, and they're things that, you know, are also being mirrored in your other relationships or have been in the past. And the way that we deal with the dynamic, or the way you can prevent the dynamic, or the way you balance the dynamic, is really by doing that deep internal work. And this is something that we definitely recommend to be done with people that also understand the dynamic in the process.
Yes.
And we're going to be working a lot on talking about the dynamics, the separation, the runner-chaser process in our community, as well as sharing this stuff with you guys through our YouTube channel and our Facebook. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do. But the community is going to take another container. And Nicole and I were talking before about who this community is perfect for, and it's really perfect for anyone.
Yeah, and so if you've worked with us, this is a great way to maintain your connection,
Yes.
to maintain your knowledge. We have to constantly be reminded in this human form of all these
Yes.
things. You know, sometimes we need, mama needs a reset. Like sometimes we get off track. Sometimes we go into more cycles, like different cycles, same cycles. We need the container. And if you're new and you haven't worked with us, this is a perfect place to start, right? Where you're connected with all these high beings, you're connected with all these amazing twin flames, where we get to do transformative work, we get to answer your questions, we get to hold space for you, you get to hold space for us, and we get to, you know, we said in another video, like, and I get emotional about it, is this like, the word revolution was just, it birthed, you know, before our eyes. We had some really funny names like twin flamers, and we laughed really hard that day. And then I remember when the word revolution came out, because of this consciousness revolution, this revolution of you know, expanded consciousness and unconditional love consciousness, to be able to connect with all of you and to create this wave and this ripple effect upon the whole planet and the universe, is just, it blows my mind, and it's, you know, it's been a dream for us from the beginning.
Yeah, it's so profound, and we really want you guys to be a part of it, you know, and it really is an incredible space for you to get that grounding and that understanding and that work that can be done, you know, and we are constantly creating as much, you know, access for you guys as possible. So a lot of you have also asked us, can I book a session? And the way Nicole and I work is we work in a very intensive 3-month one-on-one container, right? And that's shifting all the time, because we're constantly recreating and redesigning it so that it serves you at the highest level, and it is to transform your life from the toes to the soul. It is a massive transformational shift. And so we don't offer those single sessions, and we don't offer that, hey, I just have a question. And so this is your container to do that. So if you're looking for that, this is how we can support you. This is how we can do some energy work on your behalf. This is how we can give you a boost, help you understand your process, help you navigate it, help you be in your own abundance, your own power. And that feels really, really special to us. So we're excited to see you there.
Yes.
And we love all of you guys. We will see you tomorrow with another one of our videos on the 12 days of union. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.